Louisiana beer reviews. Hopical Storm Tropical IPA, 6% alcohol. It's got this paper adhesive label, just like the experimental IPA. This is new for 2024. Culture on tap, brewed and canned by Abita Brewing Company, Abita Springs, Louisiana, and soon also in New Orleans, Louisiana. So I bought this in the hoppy, they call it hoppy variety pack. I found it at, where did I find this at? There's a truck doing some work down the street. It was at, it was $17.49 at Circle K. That's right, $17.49 at Circle K. Hopical Storm Tropical IPA. Could be fresher, but these things, they come out and then they don't hit the stores for like a month and a half after they are canned. I don't know what the lag is, but maybe some paperwork has to be filled out or something. I don't know. Only cans and only in the variety pack at this time. Now that could change. So there's no use talking about Beer Advocate, Rate Beer, and Untappd, because they're not going to have it listed. And if they do have it listed, let's say they just added it, there might be 1 or 2 check-ins. Untappd might, the last one I checked, the experimental Untappd had 9 check-ins, so I'm not looking for much action there, but I'll check it out after I review this. And let's see, it has a off-white head. The appearance is bubbly, very bubbly. Now on video it looks dark. And I guess with the light shining at it, it's got a golden to amber appearance. But with the light shining through it from outside, dim light at least is well, it's very overcast, it's dim light, but it's very more yellow. I was going to say very yellow, more yellowish, orange yellow. Is there a haze? Let me see if I can see that truck through here. I can sort of see outside, so it's mostly clear. All right, so tropical but not hazy. Okay. It smells like white bread crust. I say this so many times with India Pale Ales, they smell like white bread crust, because they often do. They typically do. Now, some will smell like brown bread crust. There's some fruity hop notes. The bitterness units on this, I think, are going to be low. I don't believe they listed the bitterness units. I'll double check that. I could be mistaken. Okay, the truck's leaving now. They loaded up all the... It's one of those trucks that go by and pick up people's like branches and stuff that they trimmed, and it puts it in the back. Or if you have some old furniture, you know, that's dilapidated, they'll take it. And they'll load it and take it away. It's part of what you pay every month. That's one of the services. All right. Very helpful after the Hurricane Ida in 2021. There was debris everywhere from Baton Rouge to New Orleans and eastward from there. Or as Archie Bunker said, debris. It's a good aroma. It's tropical, it's fruity, it's nice. But yeah, if I do see IBU, I'll put it below, but I'm guessing it would be like 24. Which is not really proper for India Pale Ale, but that's another argument for later. Sweetness, 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. It's not sweet, it's mostly a dry beer. Bitterness, 1 out of 5 hop cones. This beer has virtually no bitterness. This is not what I would consider an India Pale Ale. Now, if you want to call it a tropical ale, I mean, really a pale ale would probably have more bitterness than this. There's a fruit flavor in it, like some fruit flavors, pineapple, lemon, maybe orange. Any hop notes? None. Medium body, dry finish. Nice, pretty nice head retention and lacing. India Pale Ale with natural flavors. India Pale Ale with natural flavors. Like what I just described. So could it be fruit flavors? I think it is. Does it have a good flavor as just a beer? I mean, look, Voodoo Ranger, they coming out with a new IPA seem like every week. I can't even keep up. I've given up. Somebody was showing one this morning. Oh, look at this. I'm like, no, not again. As a beer, it's kind of good. Let's say an 8.1 out of 10, a B minus. It's sort of good. As an India Pale Ale, it's a catastrophe. But then maybe not, because what is that style anymore? I don't know if people know what the style is, because they put anything under that label now. I'm guessing the IBU is probably technically 24, but they come across as less than 10, practically 0. So I would think they need to get it together and do better than this. This is not good. I mean, it is, I said kind of good, 8.1, but the whole thing is not good. The experimental, you say, well, an experiment can fail. That's right. It did. I don't like what they did with Alpha-Gator, really. This one here, Now, the last hope of the pack is the new Giacomo Hazy IPA. I used to like the old traditional Giacomo. Other people told me they didn't like it. But I thought it was a really nice hoppy IPA. We talking about, that came out probably in early 90s. So, and then they decided people didn't want that anymore. So they went with the fruity, hazy Giacomo, which I thought was all right. I need to revisit it. I have 3 cans, so anyway, sorry, but laissez les bon temps relais, but maybe with something else. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Abita Springs, Louisiana, and take a brewery tour.